Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is LuckyBunz, and in today's video we're going to be doing our first recorded battles of Season 4 of Go Battle League. So I've been doing my daily battles for the past, I guess, 2.5 days now. This is the third day, so we've done some battles today, but we still have a lot more to go through. And in my last set, I just had a 5-0, so I'm pretty stoked about that. So I'm really close to rank 6, but you know, if I get like 4 wins right now, it won't really make a difference compared to if I got 2 wins. I think that's how many I need to move up. So this is a team that I'm going to be running for Season 4. We're coming back in with Galvantula, although this time we are using the new move Lunge, which has proved to be quite useful if you know how to take advantage of it. I'm definitely getting the hang of it more, and then we also have Shadow Victory Bell, and I recently did invest in a Galarian Stunfisk that was rank 72 that I got a while back, but didn't really have a use for it. With Great League coming back and the enormous gains on Stardust I got from Season 3, I figured, why not? It's almost tradition to invest in a brand new Pokemon, especially one that's ranked so well and ranked so high in the meta. Yeah, this has been really helping me out a lot compared to my Swampert that was in its place. And for those of you who don't remember, my Season 3 Great League line that I primarily ran was Shadow Victory Bell, Galvantula, and Swampert. So you can tell that I switched up the order a little bit. Having Galvantula in the lead definitely does play a bigger role now because it does have Lunge, so we're going to see how that plays out during these games. So our first lead is going to be Skarmory, pretty good. We'll see if they go for the swap, most likely, although I have seen some times where they just try to stick it out. So there's a swap right there, and they swapped into the Obstagoon. We're getting a bit of lag, to be honest, because I was tapping on the Lunge for at least like 3 seconds there. Going for the Lunge, they decided not to shield, which is pretty good for us because what we can do now is we can just body it down. I'm trying to think Night Slash, and you know, I don't think it's going to be too heavy. Let's just not shield it. Yeah, with the Lunge and, you know, debuffing their attack by 1 stage, it really does make a big difference, although it's one of those things that I feel you have to get experience on, because if you don't know, you know, how powerful your opponent's moves are, you might not shield and it might completely kill you, even though their attack is debuffed by 1 stage. So that can be like really problematic, but I've been getting better at kind of seeing which moves I can handle and which moves I can't. It's one of those things, guys, like I said, that's just kind of based more or less on experience. Alright, so they double shielded. We're going to come in with Galarian Stunfisk now. And they came in with the Cherim, so we'll go for the Earthquake. Or not. I'm expecting a pretty heavy fire move. I believe it's Fire Weather Ball from Cherim. And for those of you who didn't realize this already, my entire team is weak to fire, so I always hope that I just don't run into a fire Pokemon, but the Galarian Stunfisk has been helping me out a ton against the Altaria, which I have seen quite a bit, although in this match, it's obviously not here, but that's okay. We're able to get to the second Earthquake, which is pretty handy. But again, like if there is a fire Pokemon like Mawile, I do tend to struggle, but usually we can make it work still. I've come up with a couple different plays that have been working kind of well. Alright, so right now, their last Pokemon is a Skarmory. We're okay with that. It's more important to tank out the Weather Ball, or sorry, not tank out, shield the Weather Ball. And they'll probably quit. Yep, there it is. I mean, it was expected. The matches have been fun. You know, I have not been taking it super seriously, especially because like getting to rank 9 this season is purely based on wins. I've just been messing with the lines, you know? Like I kind of messed with a few lines the first and second day, and this is the line that definitely stuck with me, and we have a mirror match against Galvantula, so it's just going to be a Lunge off. We'll see what they do. And we have to get used to this because Galvantula is like one of the #1 played Pokemon right now, just because it did get Lunge, and that is such a big advantage if you can use it right. We're gonna go ahead and shield. Lunge will do a ton of damage against Galvantula. At this point though, they probably don't have to shield. They did have the CMP there, but they did go for the shield. Very interesting, very interesting. All right, and let's go for that swap right now. Try to get a little bit of a head start on them. All right, they came in with the Wish Cache. Them coming in with the Wish Cache was perfect, so we're not going to shield any of this. It's likely going to be probably 2 to 3 Mud Bombs if I had to guess. Okay, maybe 2 Mud Bombs. Maybe 2 Mud Bombs. We're going to go for the Rock Slide, hoping that they shield this and then go for an Earthquake. Again, I don't know what's going to happen here. Okay, so they decided not to shield it. Fair enough, fair enough. We should be able to tank out this Mud Bomb and then just go for the Earthquake. That's what I see happening. Come on, get to the Earthquake. There it is. All right, so this is probably going to be a shield if they're just not seeing it coming. And I'm okay with the shield too, because we do have Shadow Victory Bell to come through, and never mind. Never mind. Okay, let's see. Probably a Mud Bomb. Yeah, let's just Shadow Vic it down. And we'll see if they come back in with the Galvantula now, or they come back in with their third Pokemon. I'm not 100% sure here. Okay, so Galvantula it is. They're most likely going for the Lunge. Lunge would be the optimal move here. And I don't believe they have enough for a third one. Alright, so I went for the swap back into Galvantula, and the reason I did that is because I feel like Shadow Victory Bell might be useful in the end. And yeah, so that was kind of my play there. Unfortunately, it did not work out too well, as their last Pokemon was the Shiftry. Yeah, Shiftry is just a powerhouse. That's okay though, I'm not too disappointed about that loss. The thing about Great League right now, and even Great League at the end of Season 3, is that it's a very unpredictable place. You can literally run into 15 different Pokemon in a row. There is no like solidified meta. I mean, maybe Galvantula right now just because it's so good. But I still feel like people haven't really caught on to it, or maybe they just didn't get a good Galvantula. Like, I definitely put priority on this Pokemon. You guys have seen me use it in the past, so for me, this was a no-brainer. But for a lot of people, they probably just didn't see the value in this Pokemon back then, whereas I did. And so I had a really good ranked one. I just TM'd it immediately. And here we are. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to shield it. It will do a lot of damage, and I'd prefer to get off a second Lunge and then tank that one out. That would definitely be a better play than tanking the first one and shielding the second one. These are things that I've learned from experience, so it really does help out. Alright, perfect. So their Umbreon is down, and we see that they have a Celebi. Okay, so that's a very interesting Pokemon. We have to watch out with Shadow Victory Bell, but what we're going to do is we're going to go for another Lunge. And we're going to let Galvantula faint after this. Alright, so that's perfect. They also used up one of their shields. And we won't get to another Lunge, unfortunately, but we can come back in with the Galarian Stunfisk now. And I'm trying to think what they're going to go with. I don't think Psychic or whatever, yeah, Seed Bomb, I was gonna say whatever grass move. Seed Bomb will do that much damage against us. We're just gonna go for an Earthquake here. Or actually, let's not go for the Earthquake, let's go for the Rock Slide. Because it was saying like a second ago that it just wasn't very effective, right? Dude, they went in with the Lantern. Alright, so we're gonna go for an Earthquake now. And then we will swap into Shadow Vic. That was fantastic. Again, I'm not too worried about any sort of move they might throw at us right now, whether that be an electric type move or, yeah, Thunderbolt. It's really not going to do that much, and we can just power through this thing now. And then, you know, same thing in the end here. I probably should have gone for the Acid Spray, but I think this is the better play and save the shield for Galarian Stunfisk. Okay, yeah, that was definitely the better play. Although, yeah, Victory Bell got murdered by that Celebi there. But that's okay. We definitely have this match as long as that shield goes through. Sometimes I wonder. No, that only happens when, you know, we experience go battle lag, but thankfully, we should be good. And GG, my friend, I believe that does lock us down at rank 6. So the rest of these matches are kind of optional. We could just, you know, tank them on purpose and get to rank 6 even faster and start those battles. That's always a possibility, but I always like to take my matches seriously because, well, the rewards are pretty good, especially if we can get those 4 wins in a row. That's 3 rare candy. It's been adding up, I will tell you that much. I have a lot of rare candy now, and I Don't really know what to use it on. I was thinking about Raikou, maybe giving it the second move, but anyways, we got Lucario as our next fight here. They went for the immediate... Dude, really? Into a zoo? Why? Why would you swap into a zoo? Yo, I could punish them really bad right now. We'll see if they shield this. I'm gonna punish them really bad for that. We're gonna have to shield the Ice Beam. It'll still do a bunch of damage against us because it is super effective against Shadow Victory Bell, but they won't be able to get off a second Ice Beam. Also, I probably could have gone with the Discharge. I don't know why I kind of went for the lunge there. We didn't really need to do that. Alright, so right here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for the Acid Spray. And that way we can finish bodying it down and pretty much take the kill from there. Again, I'm not that concerned against Lucario in terms of like having the Galvantula and my Galarian Stunfisk. I mean, maybe a little bit with Galarian Stunfisk, but I think we should be able to handle it. Okay, yeah. Well, I was very confident, and they definitely saw that that match was kind of a losing side for them, so cool. Alright, next one, and I believe that is a 4-1, so fingers crossed we can pull it off. And I'll try to do more of these videos in the future, guys. It's a little bit different this season. I don't know how I feel about it just yet. I think it should still be fun. Hopefully you guys will still enjoy these videos as we continue to move up and then maybe push for rank 10. I don't know. Rank 10 is becoming more and more difficult, and let's be real here. It'd be a miracle if I actually made it to rank 10, but I did make it to rank 9 last season, so I am actually proud about that. I did experience some growth in terms of my battling skills, which I'm, again, proud of myself for. But, you know, we still got a long ways to go. We still got a long ways to go, and should probably focus on this match, but I think we have it right now. I don't believe the Mud Bomb should kill, so I'm not going to tank this. I'm sorry, I'm not going to shield this. I always get tank and shield confused. Alright, yeah, so Mud Bomb shouldn't kill us at this point, and then we can go for that lunge. Discharge is probably the move to go for, but, yeah, well, we can't back out of it now, so... There it is, and goodbye, perfect. Alright, so their Toxicroak is out, same with one of their shields. Their next Pokemon is going to be... Perfect. Alright, so that's exactly what I wanted. I mean, the Abomasnow, it has been kind of tricky to deal with when I was running Swampert, Galvantula, and Shadow Victory Bell, but with the Galarian Stunfisk and the Rock Slides, and they swapped pretty well right there, I will give them that. But what I was going to say is that this Pokemon has helped me out a lot because it destroys Abomasnow, and it tanks the hits pretty well. Alright, so they locked themselves in on that Azu. We're not really that concerned about it. Even the Ice Beam should not kill us. Although, I'd be kind of dumb not to shield it right now. Alright, and let's go for the Leaf Blade, just to get off some damage. I don't think we're going to get to the Acid Spray in time. Okay, so we got off a shield. Perfect. They're probably getting ready, though, to just launch something devastating at me. Alright, so I know that this is going to be a Weather Ball. Pretty much has to be a Weather Ball. We should be close, or I guess not. I was going to say we should be close to the Rock Slide, but it's clearly not the case. I don't think Energy Ball or Weather Ball will do that much damage against us. They haven't in the past, so... Yeah, because it's an Ice Weather Ball. It's not a Fire Weather Ball. My goodness, I used to get that so confused back in Season 3. I'd always be like, oh my god, is it a fire move? Is it, is it an ice move? But it's an ice move on Abomasnow, it's a fire move on Cherim, and I just believe it varies per Pokemon. But hey, you know what? Forget about that, guys. We just got a 4-1 right after getting a 5-0. I'm pretty stoked. Those are some good sets. That being said, though, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. So as always, if you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit that like button down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you do want to see more of these Go Battle League videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification. And I will see you all real soon in the next one.